Hey everyone, my name is Wolf, and yeah, as you see from the title of the video, I said I was gonna, originally I wasn't going to because I thought me and him worked it out, but I thought long and hard about the things that me and him talked about because we did call and I thought it was going alright. And then he asked, well, what do I want? Do I want it to be to get out? I thought, no, because he claims that I hurt him a lot, so I says, if that's the case, then I'll just not be with you, right? If I'm really hurting him that much, and I don't want to hurt people. So, that being said, I decided, you know, I don't it'd be safer if I don't still be a part of his life or date him. And then he kept going on and then literally started being rude. And to prove it, I printed it with this bad boy, which is really hot right now. It's just a little thermal paper, just burns the paper. As I said, I will just slowly go by them. I won't read them, but you guys can read them, and then you can comment, whose fault you think it is. So we start with the first page, right? This was in the morning of today. This is just from today. Right? It's simple. This, I admit, this is me kind of seeming like a dick, but he even admitted on the phone that he should have told me about the thing. Also, I'm sorry if it shows us. These are literally screenshots from my phone, and then I can print them. Amazing that a thermal printer does this. There's so many pages, like... Obviously, his number, not everything, and his picture's not exposed, so... Right, there's the rest of that message. Yeah, it's odd because, like, there's some weird things that, like, I've probably said on these, and I don't care if it shows. At this point, no one would be surprised, let's be honest. But yeah, this is just, like look at his response, how he starts. Right? He starts calling me names, so then I'm like, okay, then goodbye. And I laugh, because, like, I'm not really wanting to respond to literally me being put down. Right? And then... I hope that focus, I have no idea. Like, he calls me the most narcissistic people. If that's the case, then what's the point in having me around? My generation's disgusting, quite honestly. He's not kind of wrong about that. My generation does suck. I agree, but I'm not part of my generation. I avoided, like, social medias and everything growing up. Message. I think the message was, the voice one was that I think I was agreeing with the generation part, but, it's not my generation that's really the messed up part and everything. And then that's his response. See, calling me names. What does that say? Geobent kid or something? That damn question mark's in the way, or the arrow, but... Oh yeah, it's still going. Bullshit. I gotta get on tractor. Because that's true, I was in the pen that was this morning. And they say he doesn't care, and I was like, give me a moment. And I said, look how mean you are, no wonder you're alone. And I'm being... I know that kind of sounds mean, but it's like, look at what he's saying. And I said, I gotta get on tractor, because I was doing the fence this morning. I didn't want the cows to be escaping anymore. Okay, I'll tell the other guy I'll date him. This is... I said that because there was a guy that I was interested also, but as I've said, I'm loyal. If there's someone else, like if I'm with someone, I will not date anyone. I'll just say I'll just be friends with them. I got no problem exposing this either, because it's like, I'm tired. It's like, look how, yeah, I don't want people to do what they do. What people did to me was rape me, abuse me, and, push me out of their lives without second meaning after giving me gifts and promised me this and that, and then bam, I'm gone. It's like, I don't understand. Really, I was distressed with feelings, but if not allowed to have those, please stay safe. Genuine, kind of thing. And then he's like this. And then I responded. And then this is, I have the right to be, I think, a dick after. You should just. Like, there's so many papers. Good fire starter, though. Is that upside down? That is upside down. I said I was with someone. I wasn't actually. That was me kind of being a dick, but I was so fed up. I kind of wanted to see what his response would be, because, like, he doesn't seem to understand that at that point he pretty much lost me, because, like, I was sick of how he was treating me. He claims I'm abusing him, and you should see what he's been telling me, like. And I did kind of block them, but the messages were still sending. Like obviously I didn't get the notifications, but when I block people and I go over to like the block section, they'll show me the messages still. Is this Messenger now? Yeah, that's Messenger now. And this is saying going on YouTube, which it is now. I did show other people the screenshots, and they agreed that he's being a dick. I told him that I loved him. And then the bottom part is like, if you actually love me, and make it work. And I said, stay safe. And I said, people who truly love each other will fight for. That's what I've been told and what I've seen growing up. And then he's like, you are the one who is not resolving. When I try to resolve, I'm not a fan of always texting. He says he'll be reporting me to have fun with your social media accounts banned. That's not really how it works, considering it's YouTube. Again, not how it works. I said to be contact police if we kept going. I called him a creep because the only reason he got me is he wanted to see feet pics. I'm not even joking. And then that's why I just said that there. So it was a mistake loving him, because at this point I felt like it was. Like, I thought he cared, and it turns out he didn't. So, and look how he said this. He keeps saying he'll expose me. Go ahead. I honestly don't care. I'm not afraid of it. I mess up. I'm human, but I don't do it to this extent. He thinks he can charge me like to gain stuff when he doesn't realize I have all the screenshots and everything, how he's been treating me. I was gonna do it earlier, like do all this, like send this earlier, but then him and I actually talked, and I thought he was gonna be okay. I'll show you. It'll get to the point where I'll show you what he was like. And he says, "I wonder why these people attack you," and I'm like, "Wow." Because for those who don't know, I got attacked with my ex's friends, and today's a week that the relationship's been over, so it's been hard on me. And then he says that of all things on today. He told me he didn't know the world works because, again, literally trying to cyberbully me and threaten me. And it's like, yeah, I printed everything out. And then I told him basically to shut up or call me because I was tired of him always blowing up my phone with this stuff. And then he says what I said was far worse. I don't know. I kind of wanted him to just stop talking to me, and he wouldn't stop. I tried to call him, and he didn't want to. Oh, no, wait. No, that's... Did it not print the other one? Oh, no, I guess not. So then we called. This is, again. So we had our call, right? And then he said he kind of just wanted, because he said, well, whatever your solution is, because he said if you want to keep doing whatever your solution is, call me back or message me, and I'll be here. And he's like, I might try not to end my life. And then the phone ended, so I said, take care, I suppose, because I didn't know what to say. And I said, rather you not end your life. He said, don't pretend. Then I made a point. Right. And then I told the guy that I wasn't sure if I wasn't a poly, and I don't do polys because they never work out, poly relationships. So I think this is when my printer started overheating. It says, "All right, I'll leave you alone." Then he acts like this. And I thought about this. Like, I have no problem telling people too if he was my boyfriend, but I was thinking about everything he said on the phone, right? And I'm like, you know, and then this is what I'm like. Suppose it'd be better if we don't continue the relationship anymore. I don't want to continue to hurt you. I'm sorry, because he kept saying that I hurted him, right? So I'm like, okay, right, well, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, don't start this, man. I don't care if you hurt me, just learn from it. And I'm saying, I'm sorry, I don't think I can continue. Because I made the decision, right? It wasn't an easy decision, but I thought it'd benefit both of us. I wouldn't hurt him, and then, I thought people would be kind of comfortable with that. But then he's like, say, well, once we keep going circles, well, I guess when you want me again, message me. Maybe we need some time apart. When you feel like reaching out, go for it. Until then, I'm done this game. I will just stop now. Then I hope you find I guess it'd be shit you need. Clearly, I was not good enough. I'm okay with that. I says, I hope you find the right person. He said, doubtful, but thanks. You say all this shit. Look, okay, next one, I guess. I think it started cutting off the paper. I had a roll of paper, but I don't know where that went. Look who is tapping out. So please never tell me you love me, because I just didn't bother arguing, because it's like, I only tapped out because it's like I thought it'd be benefit for us, to stop fighting type deal, right? Because I can't promise that I wouldn't with how everything was going. But I said, all right, I guess. He's like, you are choosing this. I'm like, I know. Because I'm the one that made the decision, obviously. And I thought he'd understand. I don't want to keep hurting him. What's happened with all that? I recommend, like, you starting the video over. It's kind of about my ex. He was kind of toxic. I'm taking a video of all the screenshots I just printed out because he was just being mean. It's kind of what made me stop doing my Halo stream, because he just wouldn't leave me alone. He's like, can't believe you, thanks for breaking my heart like everyone else. And then I just kind of stopped saying anything. He's like, next time maybe you realize you are the prominent. So now he's just being a dick. And it's like, I try to end things peacefully, you know, not to hurt him. And then I responded with, I says, why are you being like this to me now? I said I don't want to be with you anymore, so I don't continue hurting you, and you keep attacking me. Please, I'm done. Leave me alone. Respectfully, I'm done talking, and I just put the chat at mute. Take care. And that is what I said. So, for those who get to this point, restart the entire video if you are on the live, because I have so much paper that I printed because, well, I'm done. Like, I tried being nice to him, and then even at the end, it proved it. I tried to be kind and fair and, you know, just say, hey, I don't want to hurt you anymore because he claims I hurt him. So if that's the case, then don't be with me. If I'm hurting you so much to a point where you don't know if you want to be with me, then, you know, or he didn't really want to keep talking about it, I said, okay, I'll just go then. You know, we both could find someone else. And they start attacking me, so I don't know. Anyways, that's that. That was a lot of paper I had to print out. You know, it's literally just thermal paper I printed onto. It's one side says you're not printing this side because this is not the non-thermal, and then this has got like a coating on it, and it just burns into the coating. And that's how that paper works. It's pretty cool. Again, I got that from a drug addict, so I thought that was funny. It was like a $200 printer, and he sold it for $50 and a cheeseburger. He bought it new or something when his life was together, so. Anyways, that's how that is, so. I was going to live stream again today, but I kind of burnt out from everything that happened, so tomorrow I will continue. Don't know which game. There's many games I want to play, but yeah. Here's this video, and let me know in the comments what you think. Am I in the right? Is he in the right? Let me know, because that sucked. But yeah, did he eat the cheeseburger dehydrated for 2 days, grind it up? You know? No, he ate it. He ate it in front of me. For a guy that said he was vegan, he ate a cheeseburger. So I don't know. I really don't know. But I mean, $50 for a $200 printer. I'll take it. It works great. I tested it too. Before then, it paired up with my phone because it didn't even pair up to his phone. And yeah, I was testing it when I was there, and it worked really good. I'd make these little things. I'd print them out in a way where I can color them because I was bored. So yeah, it was pretty good. But yeah, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong. Because, yeah. It's good to hear from other people's opinions. And I will end this one here. Take care, everyone.